Hello, welcome back to Tectonic Time, where I am right back here where I left off. I did plant some balloons down to light the place up, and we're going to start off with making these carbon frames. Now, to get them up, we need to bring the carbon bricks up from below. And I'm just gonna, there. I couldn't seem to hit it from above. We're going to drop this line right here. Looks like we're not having any problems so far. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to move it over at some point. It's still blue. And there's where it turned red. You see it right there. We just bring it over one. And now it should have no problems. Although we're going to get it all the way over to carbon. And I think we'll do that I did not. I need to go up higher. One click. Here we go. We're going to ride this line over there. And I'm just going to leave it up high. Might run into some rocks over here. We just need to come down below the rocks and continue. This one's just going to hug the ceiling like it had support straps up there. Alright. Bring it down right here and hook it up and see if I've made anything yet. Not there. Have we made anything here? Nope. Well, that's a good thing. So all those carbon bricks will ship upstairs. And I think I want to take a look at our other carbon plant. Let's go over to X-ray. We seem to be making carbon so slowly there. And I was thinking, well, what if we threw in this extra gravel as well? Is the gravel plant making carbon faster? I haven't really been paying attention to how fast they make the carbon because we just burn it down to get rid of it. But we have copper and steel here. As a matter of fact, the steel is all made here mostly. Oh, there's some made in foundry. But here is the carbon plant. And I don't know what his problem is. He has nothing to cook. But everybody else is waiting on some gravel. And all that gets shipped out to here. And we would just tear out these incinerators and replace them. Let's just do that. I'm going to rip these out. I'll take out this fuel line. Don't need it. Just like that. Nope. And that's the way we want it. Now we grab 3 assemblers. Actually, 1 might be enough at this rate. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to run a conveyor belt up this way. I won't be able to grab from those. Yeah, we do need to come over 1. Let's come over 1. Run the conveyor belt. And we'll just put the assembler right there. I'm thinking 1 assembler is enough because of the rate of speed. Yep. And we just switch this on over to carbon brick. Just like that. And the question is do we ship it out to Victor? Or do we just bring Victor here? You know, it doesn't matter. We're going to take up a port in the elevator either way. So, let's just ship it out. And get it to Victor. It'll increase the speed of the carbon bricks by I don't know how much. And we can make incinerators with blast smelters as well. The question is how much carbon do you get out of like, you know, making some of these parts? And what's the cheapest thing to make? I would imagine it's probably conveyor belts. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. I think I want to come over here. Actually, yeah, let's go for the middle. And the elevator's right over there. So I'm going to leave this here and I want to do something different. I'm going to mine my way there. Yeah, let's just do that. And we're just going to cut the line and go straight to the elevator. Instead of trying to squeeze through everything, just make our own path. A new path here at X-Ray to the elevator, which is just up ahead. There it is. Going to clear me out a little shelf right here. Then we go up here and grab this carbon brick belt. And drop. I think we can make it all the way down now. Yep. Almost. Looks like we didn't level this area out all the way. I'm going to bring this right over here. Dial this into 2. And now he'll be waiting to load up the carbon bricks for Victor. That has been there forever. Now it's gone. And we go back over to Victor. We're using so many elevator ports. We should probably figure out how to use less. This line here, we could quit using if we wanted to. We're making blue research here, but we could move that factory right over to research and let them make their own research, blue research. And I might do that. Right now, I'm not. The fact that I thought about doing it made me feel better. So I'm not going to do it. I may, but saying that makes me feel better. And now we just go down through here and find the carbon brick. I would imagine it's in raw materials or close to. And I'm just peeking around, trying to find out, what is that? Steel mixture. We should probably look at making some of those other alternative recipes. And we're just gonna actually I'm going to bring this line down. I consider this front line the recipe line, and we're going to put the factory right over there, so it is going to go into the recipe. I think I need to soar a little higher. Okay, we swap out plant matter for shiverthorn gel. Didn't see that one coming, but looks the shiverthorn gel is needed down here in a recipe. And aha, we ran into rock. I want this to go all the way down, so I shall make it so. Just like all the rest of the ingredients in the ingredient lines. And with that, we have a carbon line on the line. And the carbon line coming out should join the carbon line in the ingredient area. So I'm going to have it go over right there. Up and over.
Sand elevation diminished. Local signal deciphered. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Now we have carbon bricks. All right. Right there, I'm going to put the carbon frames. We just programmed this to make some carbon frames. It wants some ingredients. We're going to give them to them. First ingredient's the steel frame and the copper frame. Copper frame, copper frame. Oh wow, we can mass produce the copper frame now with sesame mite gel and copper slabs. Well, not going to do that. Not at this time. I'm going to make things the easier way for me. All right. Here, I'm going to put in carbon bricks. And to get the bricks, I'm going to pull from the empty line at the very top. And someday we may get some. Now for the copper frames, we're adding copper. And for the steel frames, we're going to add some steel. Now I've left no place to get the copper frames out. Which sounds like a great idea, but it's not really. So I want to bring in the steel this way. And I'm going to bring out the copper here. The steel can go out there. No. Still there. We'll bring the copper in on this side. Want to stay away from the left-hand side. And I'm just going to come over here. And now we are running copper in, steel in, and we have no carbon bricks yet. That's kind of sad. And I know that this line, you know what, I'm going to let it be. But I am going to go down here and just take a peek. And at least we know, like, we have all this carbon brick on storage down here. Once we make it. But there's no carbon bricks. Not yet. And I want to put a display out here so I can see it when it's made. The myth, the legend. And I gotta go check on it. Because what if it's all wrong? What if I put a belt down wrong? Well, this belt is definitely going the right direction. And this one is headed down. And then I look at the lights. And it says it's headed that way, which is the right way. And I just tumble down here. Take a peek. 269. 256. 256. There's 292. Okay, so they are producing. Need 500 carbon powder to make some bricks. And I believe that will be happening at some point. But we also got some signal triangulation. So we're going to let the carbon frame factory continue to work there. We have all the incinerators shipping their carbon over to being made into bricks now. So we just got to check out Sierra. See if once its cranked. We are on a manual electrical gig here. And I never did check the electricity usage in this area. Looks just fine. And now we have drained the sand. Oh, it's the lower area of the factory. Well, that's neat. It's got its own little basement, Sierra, that you don't get to see till you dig it out. Oh, big floor.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Depth of field.
Okay. It's got a lot of room up here on this factory. It's nice and big. Looks like it's over that way. You could go that way, but what about this side? Well, it definitely got deeper. I suppose it says it's wanting to go farther down. I guess this is just a little back chamber full of sand. And we've kind of cleared it out. Maybe we need to jump into the canyon. This staircase is something else. Ah, beams. Looks like we're still going down. If I look over here, do I get the measurements? Yep, there's definitely still sand remaining. And we are booking it out. Alright, we're going to head towards that exclamation mark again. See if we can find what it's wanting us to find. I don't know. What it wants us to see. Oh, look. Can I make this a little bigger? Thank you for getting out of the way. Okay, so I guess we're not breaking this part. It must be protected. Yep. Alright, it's lit up.
A dig site. I suspect Mirage registered this as a mineral survey to conceal her activities here.
I know the expedition only came to Calyx to rip and run, but if I found stuff like this, I'd probably look into it too.
We got a laptop to scan.
It was fortunate that Sector Sierra was of so little interest to anyone. Even I had no idea what I would discover here, and I wanted nothing more than a quiet place to engage with my research. But what now? I'm not a linguist, and the writing on these walls is unlike anything humanity has ever encountered. I'm ecstatic to be the first explorer to find evidence of extraterrestrial life. But what will history remember about a pioneer who could say nothing about what they had found? And of course, to reveal evidence of aliens here with no idea of what their presence represents could unleash anarchy, when we are already at the brink of it. But there is no puzzle that cannot be solved. I will find more of these places. I will find something that I can understand.
Mirage was correct. The language on these relics has no resemblance to any I've ever seen. I wonder if she eventually found a way to read it.
I can read it.
What? How?
I don't know. To me, they just make sense. They're not really letters, and they're not making words, but even in the single set of symbols, there are hundreds of thousands of ideas. They're spinning around in my head, trying to make some kind of point.
Really?
A language like an iceberg, where what it appears to be secretly hides an immeasurable depth. Fascinating.
And I still haven't found the bottom of it. I think we'll need to dig up the rest of this site with the sand pump before I can make sense of it all. But this is more than the cryptic history of some alien species. These are instructions.
Instructions? To who?
To us.
Okay. By the way, I seem to have misplaced the Sparks Cube and Paladin Cube and no longer know where they are. So, yes, I lost Sparks and Paladin. They still talk to me, but I don't know where their cubes are anymore. I thought I left them on the sushi belt at X-Ray, but they're not there. So, if you know where I left them, you can let me know in a comment. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I'm just kind of searching for them here and there. Is this the way I came in, or is this a different way out? Okay, so straight ahead is... If we find Mirage, we'll at least have one we can use. We can zap these roots out of here. Oh, look. So this is farther down, whatever this is. And this is another way in. But it's heading up. It looks like. And I don't know where I am. But I want to go back and take that branch now. And see if that leads somewhere else. There's the branch. Looks like it goes further down and up. I want to go down. And it's still lowering with the sand. Up here. Oh. Oh, we found the teleporter room for Sierra. You are here. And now we are at Sierra. Okay. Oh, upgrade. There's an upgrade at the teleporter for Sierra. And ASM. It looked like it was an assembler. I'm thinking maybe we haven't got that far along yet. And we just got an upgrade that's... Yeah, because we've unlocked everything in the assembler area. Is there anything else in here? Just checking. Looks like... No. Okay. So from here, we could go down. And we're back at the dig site. And I want to go out the other side. And make my way back to the elevator from there. So, yeah, we definitely have explored this ridge before. Not us, but like the people before us. This is a new area. Oh, what is that? Sand pump. Found a sand pump. The sand falls from up there. But we got a sand pump out of this exploration bit. Now, I have a question. Is sand pump in the production area? Or do we have to find them all? Well, we definitely can't produce them. They're not in logistics. And they're not in base building. So, yeah. We have to find them. Well, I don't think we're doing a bad job. There's another cave. And it loops around to... This is like the corner of the map. Sand pump. So many different ways to go. Very dark. But we're finding lots of sand pumps. And we are up to 8. 8 sand pumps. I don't know what I'm doing as far as where I'm traveling. That's the elevator. And we're back at the elevator. Did we do a loop? Well, it looks like from here we go farther down. And I'm walking the canyon. Wait a minute. Do I see? Yes, I do. All right. Treasure chest. So, just above me, probably on this ledge, so like literally right here somewhere, is treasure. I'm way below it. It's above me. It's definitely around here. The map says it's to my left and a little up. And there's one way off to my right. Okay, to the right and below. Wasn't expecting that. There you go. Now you have something to stand on. Is the treasure behind this rock? At least we can't destroy this. You know, it could be... This tunnel is below where it is. Right. Alright. If we go down this, then there's a way up here. It says... I bet you that just marks the teleporter. Yeah, there's no chest in here. I still don't know what the one is. But it's right there at the end of the catwalks that I put down. Mm-hmm. Those are the only two green dots I see. Besides those, which are below me. And still below the sand line, I guess. So, this is the proper level. And what we have uncovered is more sand pumps. A carbon frame factory. I'm just going to run down through here. See what I can see. We may want to move up 1 or 2 blocks. I think it looks pretty nice down there. Or we could just lower them. Yeah, that's another option. But we are getting rid of the sand. Let's check out Victor. So, right here at the end is the area where the carbon frame would come out. And it still says 0 carbon bricks. And all the way down here at the very end, we have no carbon bricks. I need it to make one so I know that it's working. speed up a little. Check out the production. 352, still over 100 away. Check the limestone area. And it is still trying to get rid of all that limestone that I placed here. As it should. Feeds it all in here. Gets turned into quicklime. Then the quicklime gets burnt down into carbon. I like this disposal unit area because of how much limestone I'm constantly digging up. It's just a way to get rid of it. So this side is how much limestone is coming from the Kindle vine extract, which we burned down over here. And it only flows in if it's, you know, overflowing, which it looks like it's about to. Yep. And then kicks in the overflow. And with that, you should see Kindle vine extract headed this way. This is the overflow. It's starting to leak out and get serious once again. Okay. The extra plant matter gets turned into ceramic tiles, which we store at the moment because we don't have a reason for them. And with all that said, I think it's time to go back to freight. We'll head over to Tectonica. Well, we are at Tectonica Mart. And we're going to grab some of that new ingredient, excavators. And we're just going to take those and run over to the elevator. And we'll just put down a chest right here. And we're going to let the elevator dig to the next level, which is called Archives. So maybe we can find Mirage and lose her too. Now, I put these excavators over here a long time ago. Oh, look at that. There's some... And I'm thinking maybe... But no. Sparks and Paladin are not in there. But we can just add these to the pile. The other chests of backlog goods that I have, I stored in the sewers. And this is all stuff that we can send over to a blast smelter. I'm thinking about a blast smelter little factory to turn it all into carbon. Well, I mean, you know, there's lots of ingots, but none of that has our two cube friends. And they are not on this sushi belt. And they're not on the x-ray belt. Alright. I wanted to put them on this tree. That's how I came to realize that they were missing. Anyhow, they're not on the tree. There's another Christmas tree with a conveyor belt. It's an Excalibur. Maybe I left them on that Christmas tree. The little bitty one. So yeah, let's just run on over here. And there it is. There you two are. Y'all been hiding from me? Alright, I'll grab when they come around. Okay, I got one of them. There. Now it's just passing around those two seeds. Works for me. We found Paladin and Sparks. Yay! Alright. Finally. We get to take them home. Paladin, Sparks. This is our new house. And for Christmas,
Sand elevation diminished. Local signal deciphered. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
we are just working that sand down, aren't we? But we're going to put Paladin on there. Merry Christmas. And add Sparks. Now our Christmas ornaments are complete. Well, unless we get a hold of Mirage, then we can add her as well. They are definitely the biggest ornaments on the tree. Yep. Alright, well, I'm going to stop there for today. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And we'll get to automating more automation next time. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for returning. It helps out the channel, and I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.